That's all it is, bro. God, a little bit of creativity, a little bit of talent, you be all right.
right. You're right. And my dog.
Yeah,
Nah,
bro.
you're right though. I think at the end of the day, it is a combination of all that, and then like you said, you trying different stuff on your TikTok. That worked.
Mhm.
That was great. That was really why, it was one of the reasons wanted to say something, because I was like, damn, Ryan is doing exactly what he need to do to get visibility and get his music heard. You know what I'm
Mhm.
saying? And I think a lot of
Yeah,
people missing out on that element. You might be the best musician in the world, but if you can't make a couple posts here and there and let people know what you got going on, you don't even have the chance for it to go viral. You know what I mean?
facts,
Yeah, and
facts.
so when I went to school, I did like an entrepreneurship
Hmm.
minor, and everyone talks about what they call like luck surface area, which is like the more that you like, yes, a lot of times it takes luck to be super successful,
Absolutely.
but if you're not putting yourself out there, you don't get an opportunity to be lucky, right? Like think about
Exactly.
dating. If you spend your whole life inside and you never go out and like talk to people, then you can't complain that like, well, how come I never get lucky? Well, you're never outside, you're never in places. But if you go to like different like communities and meet and greets and
Right.
you approach people, it's like you increase your chances of like meeting someone, and it's the exact same with any other pursuit, whether it's business, whether it's music, right?
Absolutely.
And so it's all about like increasing your luck surface area, and then yeah, you still have to get lucky, the algorithm still has to pick it up or whatever, right?
Right.
But as long as you've put in the work to like make sure you're in the right spaces, then
It
your
can happen.
chances are dramatically increased. Yeah.
Yeah, they're just like in Georgia they got a saying for the lottery. It's like very it's crazy. It's like you can't win if you don't play, and today could be the day. You know what I'm saying? So
Mhm.
it just look
Exactly.
like you said, it's a lot of look, it's a lot of perseverance, going through the struggles, seeing what works, seeing what ain't working, scratching it, recooking it up, you know what I mean? So like you said, the fact
Facts.
you already doing that, that's amazing, bro. So yeah, man. I really like Monday, we was just in here talking about like the ability, like what you just did, right? Say if with that beat you had like a company or like a brand name or something like that that you was pushing.
Mhm.
That like, we was talking about how TikTok is basically like QVC right now. You know what I'm saying? Like everything that revolves around TikTok is like really selling something to somebody. You know what I mean?
Right.
So I think, that's kind of what we was talking about Monday, like implementing product with our music, because we're in a visual world, just like you experienced, like you just got the viral thing. I don't, would it have came without that video? I don't know. But the fact that you had the video to go with the song is like that's that's peak content. You know
Right.
what I mean? For whatever channel. It's just like you said, whatever interest sparks and it hits a wave or it hits a certain uh cloud and then it goes from there. Like that's like you said, that's the look part. But the fact that you already had
Yeah.
it set up, like that's is amazing. But yeah, like
Mhm.
product, bro. Like we was like, Turbo was in here, one of the little rappers or whatever, and we was talking to him, like he was saying, oh yeah, I don't like to do content all the time. It kind of, sometimes it's too fake for me, or it just come off weird. And I was like, yeah, I understand that, but you like what you're gonna have to do is figure out what you want to do. You know what I mean? If you can figure out a series or a niche or something that you always can do, then you can stay consistent at your content and you still can put your stuff out
Exactly.
there. You know what I mean? How long
Exactly.
how long you been doing the like the videos with like the remixes and stuff?
It's crazy because I've been doing that since like last June,
Okay.
but I was struggling last year. Like I was kind of spent some game to Brayside and Lincoln before everybody got situated in a
Okay.
call Monday. But I was pretty much just telling them like, so yeah, like I was struggling to get 100 followers last year in 2024. Like I spent like damn near all the way until like December, June to December. I was trying to get 100 followers,
Damn.
and then graduated college, and I decided like, bro, let me just lock in on this music. Like, I might as well. I ain't got nothing to lose. Like either I don't grow or I do grow. Like nothing really changes for me.
Right.
So I put up a side by side on my Instagram story the other day. I don't know if y'all had seen it, but let me try to pull it up real quick. It's gonna be real ghetto, but
Nah, it's cool.
March March 28th, I had 400 followers,
Oh, I
and
did see that. I did
last
see
week
that.
I had like 45
You're killing
100
me on
followers,
TikTok.
and
Real.
and yeah, so the video that I sent y'all, that was my third time in like 2 months hitting 100K views. And so
That's
like I'm
hard.
starting to really catch my groove, like the little remixes, like the dances, like the retro looking style, like that's kind of my groove.
Yeah.
But I was telling Lincoln, like, because he was talking about how he's been trying to brand himself, like he's worried about his legacy essentially. And I was
Right.
telling him, I was like, look, bro, you gonna be sorry in the beginning regardless. Like
Right.
there's there's no way around it. Like either
Yeah.
you're gonna be you either gonna be nothing or you're gonna be something. And it's like, you just gonna have to build on it as time goes on type.
That's real.
So yeah, like I mean I just took a shot in the dark. I mean, now I done 10x from March to December.
That's
And
fine.
so like, hey, Laura willing, like we can 10x next month or whatever, just whatever. I'm gonna just keep doing what I'm doing, keep building.
Yeah.
So like building my brand, I got a tag. I didn't have some sounds go viral, like people doing their dances, making TikToks, whatever.
That's fine.
And so that's just online. Like, then I linked up with Bricks and them. And then, I'm gonna be back in Atlanta. I plan to link with you, just
Yes.
everybody, just
For
just
sure.
just make my rounds, show my face IRL.
Absolutely.
So
That's real. Nah,
yeah,
I
it's up
think
from
like you
here.
said, what you're doing is great, bro. Like I said, that's kind of what I'm preaching in here, like about like, bro, we ain't got time to waste, man. You know what I mean? Like, if you
Yeah.
want to do something, you got to do it, and you got to start. If you have a starting point, then you can, like you just did, you look back and you say, "Damn, hold on, I put my head down in the sand and I grinded
Hmm.
this thing out the mud, and I got some to show for it." You know what I'm saying? I don't
Yep.
just have empty results. No, I worked on it. I grew. I added myself to communities, found out more information, and I took all that and put it in one. You know
Hmm.
what I mean? So, like you said,
Hmm.
the next step for you is trying to get some real deal placements. If that's even if you don't, because really, my main thing too is what you're doing is creating a foundation for yourself outside of placements. Because
Exactly.
what you might not know, I don't know if you have you done a beat tape or something on like Apple Music.
Not yet.
I
Not
think
yet.
that's in store, because what you're gonna do is like all them beats that went viral that you already
Hmm.
got, put them things on the Apple Music, because you could have been getting paid for all these plays, or at least the videos that people making, because they're using your sound. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So definitely that's probably the next step. Get you something you can market and say, y'all gonna check out my beat tape or whatever. You know what I mean? Because this
Yeah.
one thing, out of them 100,000 people, you don't know who really watching or seeing your stuff, or
Exactly.
might send it to somebody who really, you know what I mean? So
Right.
think you're on the right track, bro. You know what I mean?
For sure.
Um, and then like I said, I just been watching your page, like you really been grinding too. So like I said, it's good to see y'all taking it serious. You know what I
Hmm.
mean? And really like
For sure.
progressing, bro. Like that's fine.
Yeah, for sure. Might as well. That's how I feel about it. Like I might as well. Ain't no need to play around with it.
Nah, that's real, man. I mean, like I said, to me, I ain't gonna stay on here long, because, like I said, I went over a lot. You know about it. Lincoln and heard the whole speech the other day. You actually
Yeah.
is doing what I'm telling them to do, because a lot of them not doing anything as far as content. So it's like, okay,
Hmm.
like we need more of that. We need more people tapping in and really like grinding this thing out, bro. Everything we do is a hustle. So it's like, like you said, we ain't got nothing to lose. Either you do good or you don't. Regardless, the only thing you can show for it is I tried to do it. I did my best. I learned from these people, and I did my best. But ultimately, the success is just based off how we view the success. You know what I'm saying? You already grinding it up. You already seeing the numbers. Now, to me, like what's the guy name? I think it's hold on, I gotta find his name. Hold on. It's a dude who he go viral all the time for his little his beats. I say a little, not his little beats, his beats, because he be getting like million views on Spotify and stuff like that. Hold on, let me. I think it's called Sizzle or something like. And I can't find him. But yeah, he be going viral, man, all the time, man. And he had that beat that sound like Mario when you underwater, like on the original Mario. I don't know if you heard it.
Okay.
Yeah, but that's what he been doing. He just, I don't know if he got no big placements, but really what happened was I hit him up about like, oh, hey man, your beat's hard. I would love to sample your stuff. He was like, yeah, I seen some stuff or whatever. And then next thing you know, he was like, yeah, man, I can't really do it because I've been getting placements and working with all these people and stuff. I'm like, okay, I understand. Salute. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
I think it's just important to, just put yourself. It's called Skizzy, I think. That's his name. Yes, it is. Go look this dude up, bro. Scizzzie. And I don't know if you can see it's super blurry. Jesus Christ. He got no, it's 2 years ago. Yeah, that's 2 years ago. 2 years ago, though. Think about that. 2 years ago, he got 8.8 million streams. He had 900K listeners in 178 countries on Spotify alone.
That's crazy.
And that's just him putting his beats on stuff, bro. And it caught, like, you know what I mean? Because everybody does different art, but the fact that it can catch, that's the way that I'm seeing, like, that's what you can do instead of just putting it out there and letting social media take it and getting the notoriety for it, get paid for it too, because them same people might say, you know what, I like this beat a lot. Is it on Apple Music? Is it on YouTube? You know what I mean? So along with your visibility, make sure it's available where people can listen to it when they're not on TikTok. You know what I mean?
Right.
So, man, definitely, man. Did you work with the AI stuff, or how you feel about that?
So I was so sick. I was down bad last week. That's why like I was there Wednesday, but I had to dip out, and then Friday I was still recovering. But
okay.
I signed up for Suno, but like it was just one of them things where it's like I'm new to it. Like I don't know what's going on. Computer wasn't cooperating. And I was like, you know what? I might just need a hands-on tutorial type because this ain't working for me.
Well,
So
since we're here, I give you one right now. Why we ain't doing that? Like you said, to me, you pretty much know what's going on with the content vibes. I know you're gonna be crazy with this. I gotta put you on this, dog. It's just because you can do so much already. Like you said, Lincoln, y'all is pretty much up there when it comes to beat making and having a great sound. So it's like y'all don't need much. Y'all need the business. Y'all need the opportunities. We're gonna turn it into that. But as far as like creation stuff, y'all got that. I ain't even worried about that.
Thank you.
Yes, sir. Man, and I put that Wrecking Ball remix Lincoln you did on the next video, because Jesus Christ. I went back and heard that hook, bro. I was like,
dude,
hey man.
I keep listening to it. I'm like, it's one of those ones. I'm sure you guys have had songs like this where I listen back, I'm like, damn, I made that. Like, you know what I mean? Like,
hey, but that's kind of what we're trying to do, bro. Like, we trying to make stuff that we haven't been in that area. What the hell just happened? Y'all hear that?
No, we don't hear nothing.
Oh, mine just messed up.
We see your screen though. No, that's part of why I'm super excited for you guys to hear the Can't Tell Me Nothing one now too, because like you told me to go back and do it, and I was, I can't hear you though. You're muted in school. Nope, still can't hear you. Can't hear you.
Nah.
Yeah, hold on. That was weird. Y'all can hear me now though.
Yeah.
Yeah. Now I can hear me. Oh, maybe.
That's weird. Come on, you going right? Oh.
Yes, the leave and come back.
Yeah, I was about to say it's tweaking out.
Bro, he was lagging, bro.
Yeah,
It's
facts.
still recording too.
Yeah, I know, right? Every time he shares screen, it be
It be
tweaking.
weird. I don't know what the heck
Yeah,
going on.
it be tweaking
Okay,
out.
we can hear you now. Yeah,
All
you're
right.
back now.
All right, let's go share it again. That was weird. It ain't never happened like that though before. I mean, it has, but we tweaking. All right, can y'all see that?
Yeah, we can see
All
it.
right, bet. All right, so this is the basic, setup. I would love if you probably like can follow along so I can just, it's not, I mean, if you want to do it, you can look at me see do it, but at the end of the day, it'd be good if you
Yeah.
could pull it up and then we
Okay.
can
Yeah.
just do it together.
Yeah.
So Suno, bro, it's a machine for music creation, basically. Like you can literally do anything you want to in this thing, bro. Like, you know how you be doing the samples, or you might sample somebody else stuff. Like
Mm-hmm.
this right here, you don't have to get spliced. You don't have to use no samples. Everything is royalty free because you're paying $10
Okay.
a month. They don't care. They're a subscription company. Subscription based companies do not care if you're using their shit. They basically don't because they're gonna get paid regardless. So this is no different. It's just the ability to do what you want to do, when you want to do it, how you want to do it. Like the album I just put out is probably 90% got AI in it. It just doesn't sound like it because I'm not using like I'm just not prompting a beat and then I'm rapping on it. Like I really go in and curate these songs, or if I have a song already, I might just throw it in there and see what else I can add to it. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So let's like I did a pretty cool example last week. I'm gonna do so. This is all the stuff. So you can add audio, basically. You can just type the lyrics, which is good for just practicing writing, or just doing samples and stuff. Like so, let's do what I was gonna do last week. Like I'm gonna say, ooh. Damn, my computer going slow. I don't know what's going on. Ooh. It's just an example. But I love Kanye. Kanye like one of my favorite producers or whatever. And he used to kill them doggone soul samples, right? 1960s, uh Motown, uh soul music, fast tempo. It's very not specific, but this is an example. I could actually add an audio to it, which I won't do. Matter of fact, I'm gonna do it. Just I can do a recording. Let me see. See, is it gonna use? Oh, do wop, do wop, do wop, do wop. Ooh. Let's do it. All right, we're gonna say that this is just crap. Just experiment. Showing Ryan purposes right now. All right, so 1960 soul music. I got the clip loading up there. Literally, you could put a song, you can put your own. Oh, you already have style. Do you want to overwrite your current style? Keep current. Okay. So you can put whatever you want to hear, like drum patterns. You can clap and tell it to follow the clap drum pattern and create drums or snares. It's crazy, bro. I'm not even gonna lie. It's one of the I've never experienced nothing like this. So that's why I was really excited to show everybody. And the stuff that people came back with was so crazy, bro. Because, like, okay, with Brayside, like, he's not the best yet. You know what I'm saying? But when he put his lyrics inside of Suno, it's I was like, bro, I didn't even hear you say a lot of this stuff. I didn't even hear your perspectives before because the music wasn't right. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But now with this, you streamline the fact that you may not have the best music, but you got some good lyrics. You see what I'm saying? And you actually
Yeah.
put that on display, and I was able to hear what the artist was saying, and it was dope. So I was like, okay, this may be the. And then he was like, yeah, I'm gonna use this as a reference. And I was like, you know what? Just keep saying the reference over and over until you learn it, and then now you got, you know what I mean? Now you're getting a little a way to better flow your music and how to make the beats or whatever. All right, so we got all that in there. You can pick the vocal gender. Obviously you can go deeper. This styles is like how you prompt. Usually if I get a nice idea, I go to ChatGPT and then I do a serious prompt, or I say, you know, here's the idea. Can you give me more details for this prompt? You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
And it'll help because now I can say, oh, I want it to sound like Beethoven, or you know what I mean? So it's like,
Yeah.
whatever. It's like putting things together that may have not been together. That's the key. Not just, oh, I want a trap beat. Now I want a pop beat. Now that's not. You can manipulate anything, put some Latin drums with some Chinese sitars on it. You know what I mean? Just whatever, bro. And that's kind of gonna give each and every person creativity ability, and you can go sample it. So why not? You know what I mean? So it's like it's like Splice, but it's not pre-made. You know what I mean? All right, so let's press create. Let's see what it come up with. And like I got a few thousand credits because I ain't really been using it like that. But I had, you know, I just want to show people like, bro, this is. And then like when I first started using it like 2 years or a year ago, they was, you know, reposting my stuff because I was talking about it, but they weren't paying me. So I was like, man, I ain't finna be talking about y'all thing and putting folks on it, and y'all ain't even trying to. They was talking about, well, we'll give you a couple thousand credits. I was like, screw them credits, man. Give me some money. What y'all talking about? For real. They literally, I had 5,000 credits because I was paying $10 a month. Then they gave me 2,000 extra credits. So I got 7,000, but I'm not making that
Credits
many damn
is crazy.
songs. Yeah, like I'm good. Y'all, nah, y'all making billions of dollars in a minute because they just did a deal with Warner. You know, so y'all finna make some billions of dollars. So, all right, let's check this out. The 1960s doo-wop. Let's see. That's my vibe. And then let's say you got that right. You would go here where say the 3 dots. So you got the 3 dots right here. When it finally loads all the way up, this little circle stops. You will be able to grab the stems. And as a producer, you know how. So they just gave it to me. So let's go on and click on it. The stems, all detected audio, up to 12 separated instrumentals. So that whole beat, I just heard the vocals, the background instruments, and all that stuff. I'm gonna use my 50 credits, and I'm gonna get all the sounds from that. Think about that. Like I can literally go in and just use the drums. I can literally go in and just use the vocal part. So not only do I have a vast amount of things to work with when you talking about in a song or adding to a record or starting a record, got all the stems for it. So you can literally sell it to an artist. You got the stems, they wouldn't know 2-3 things about it, and they wouldn't ask no questions. The labels might, because well, I don't think they're gonna say nothing no more because everybody got to deal with them.
Exactly.
You see what I'm saying? That they shouldn't trip, but I'm actually hit the A&R that I work with Nikki about it, because I asked him, and he was at first, before they did the lawsuit, he was like, yeah, don't use Suno yet, just use the Splice because they in litigation. So it was real serious. So let's go through it. They got all the sounds, bro. Like look. Who got them drums? Splice did not have them drums. Hey, you see what I'm saying?
Yeah, this is crazy.
No, it is, bro. And basically, like you said, you just made your own loop pack in one beat. You can
Yeah,
you can
facts.
use anything you wanted to in there. All right, let's go. Now, so that is the basis of it. You know, that is how you can use it at the minimum. Now they got studio. I haven't even used the studio because I ain't paying no $24 a month. I'm not doing that. 10 is enough for me, and it's doing enough because really I have a studio. It's called FL Studio. I don't have to use y'all studio. I'm really just gonna take what y'all give me and put it in the DAW that I actually work with all the time.
Right.
Then you still can just merge it all with Splice. Like it just gives you so many options, bro. So I would love to hear what you would do with this.
Yeah.
You see what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
this is hard.
Yeah, man. It's like an ultimate tool, bro. Like, and we use it like everybody got something to say about it. That's why I always ask, like, what you think, because everybody always got something negative to say about it when they haven't used it. I literally was talking to this girl who a writer, and I was like, have you used AI yet? She was like, no, because it's really disgusts me because how people can use the voice and I'm like, bro, have you used it yet? No, I haven't used it, but I just heard. I'm like, bro, you got to use it because really what you're saying is wrong. You assuming that you can't write the lyrics. And I'm like, bro, you can write the lyrics. You can create the beat around it. It'll make a beat around your lyrics if you don't have a beat.
Right.
And you can tell it what kind of beat you want. You see what I'm saying? So this is unfair to people who don't have the creativity or know how to use certain aspects of it. Which,
Exactly.
like I said, I wouldn't say make a beat or make a song and just put it straight on Apple Music. Like, of course, that may be getting flagged. You know what I'm saying? Or it's just not creative. So you taking what they giving you, switching it up, pitching it down, doing that, whatever. You know what I mean? That's how you gonna make a hit, bro. And literally, like I said, my whole album damn near is Suno because I'm using it as I got the song already, I got the lyrics. I want to sample something, or I got the whole song and I threw it back. I like a section, and then I put that section in there and I take it back, and then I go back and put it back in the song and add drums. You know what I'm saying? Like it's
Facts.
just making it just like I don't know the infinite possibilities. That's what I'm looking for. Infinite. So definitely, I would love for you to work on that. A song with that for maybe Friday. And then a pop record. That's what we doing this week. We doing pop because I know for a fact everybody really not really engaged with the pop side of music, which that is the side that makes money.
Yeah.
That's the side that be the biggest songs on the radio, the number one on the Billboard. Of course we got rap too, but a lot of that rap that gets number one on the Billboard is still kind of pop. So I definitely want to attack that this week. I think that's about it though. Like I said, I'm excited to hear what you can do with Suno. And then like I said, you do a pop beat, and that's it, man. I don't really got too much. Like I said, the content, you got the content. I say add to your repertoire, start speaking, start talking a little bit, even if it's very short. Like, hey, y'all check out my beat. I just did this beat, and start the video. I feel like that's one of the points I was gonna bring up today, like the personality,
right.
That is what's gonna sell these days. Surprisingly, of course we got all this AI stuff, but it's like the person who uses their voice. Shit, what we were saying, like 90% of the content that's on all social media, it be podcasts,
Yeah.
or snippets of podcasts. So that just shows you people want to learn stuff. They want to hear those stories. They want to get engaged with, something that could inspire them to do something. You know what I mean? And I'm very. I love that. I look at other people's stuff and I be like, yeah, man, like that's dope. It keeps me going. So definitely, like, start putting your story out there, bits and pieces, because you never know who gonna be engaged and who really like damn, shouted, he only had 4,000, now he got 20,000, and now he really engaging with the audience. He talking to, he telling everybody how he got here and who inspired him and all, you know what I mean? Like that is
Yeah.
in itself is gonna help you as a personality. So just for you, Lincoln, as well, like because a lot of people don't know how to turn that camera on and talk. And what I was telling the class Monday, I said, man, it took me about a couple years to really get savvy with talking, speaking on camera without nobody around and just me talking to the camera and talking on subject. You know what I mean? It takes practice. But once you get it, it's no looking back because you already figured out the content piece. You see what I'm saying? Now you put your face and your expertise with it, you unstoppable.